The DC ADDYs are the first in a three-tiered competition. The ADDY Awards is the nation's largest advertising competition. Nationwide, there's about 50,000 entries from ad clubs across the United States. And our club is the first level for folks in this metropolitan area to enter. We get about 800 entries per year. Winners from our market go on to compete in the District 2 competition. District 2 is New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. And then there are 15 districts across the country. Winners from those districts go on to compete the national competition, and the American Advertising Federation recognizes national ADDY winners at their conference every year in June. We award gold ADDYs and silver ADDYs, and we also award best in category and best of show. The best in category is awarded in interactive, collateral, print, and broadcast, and those are straight scores from the judges. The highest scores in each category win the best of category. The best of show is awarded by a consensus vote of the judges. So the judges get together at the end of the day, think about all that they've seen while they've been judging, and award best of show. And this year too, we've also added a best of show student category. So we're very excited about that addition to the program. There are 4 main eligibility factors to enter in the ADDYs. One, it must be original work. It must be real advertising done by an agency, an independent, for an actual client. It's also okay if it's an in-house marketing company or in-house advertising group doing it for a client. It has to be created in this market in Washington, D.C., in the metro area. The bulk of it. We do have a lot of questions about my clients in California, but we did it here. Where do we enter it? And it has to be entered in the market in which it was created. So the client can be anywhere. The agency needs to be here. It was a collaborative effort where the bulk of the work was done. And you can only enter in one competition. So if there's any questions on where it should be entered, the entities with the questions need to kind of duke it out and decide where it goes. And lastly, and most importantly, it has to have appeared for the very first time in the calendar year 2010. There's really no exceptions to that. That is the primary purpose of the ADDYs, is to recognize the work done in this calendar year. At the end of January, we do our judging. We have 5 general market judges, and those are judges from across the country that will come here to DC to do the judging. And we look for diversity in judges, all sorts of diversity, practice areas, client types, gender diversity, obviously. And then we also have 5 interactive judges, and they will look at banners, emails, websites, and they're off-site. A fun part of that enables us to have international judges. Last year we had a judge from Singapore. So they will all look at, the on-site judges will look at the print, the collateral, and the broadcast. All of our judges judge on a scoring method. They don't collaborate. The only consensus is the best of show. So they'll do straight scores, and we'll compile them and determine what's gold and silver ADDYs. The number of awards in each category is really dependent on the quality of work in that category. We ask our judges to judge based on the merit of the work in that category in our market. So to kind of free their mind from what else they've seen, where they come from, and judge our work based on our market. And then, like I said, the number will depend on the scores within each category. So we may have one category with multiple gold winners, we may have a category with no gold winners. And it really just depends on the number of entries and how the judges critique those entries in that category.